Alright, and we are going to be getting ready to jump into our third and final game between these two players for Trumpet and Havoc. This is going to be an asset plant this time. Another ZVP that we are going to be having. Nothing too. We've been seeing quite a couple of plays for these two players, but we're going to be introducing our first player. And in the top left, from
from FXB, we have Trumpet.
And in the bottom right, from Valid G, we have Havoc.
Alright, so we're going to be jumping into this game. Not too sure. I mean, I was going to say I'm not too sure what to expect, but then the more I think about it, I feel we're going to see the same things for both these players again.
Probably just going to expect some more standard.
I feel like they're both confident with what they've been doing for those so far. Simply going for their standard openers into both of their, it seems like their preferred playstyle. Nothing too fancy or anything too particular. We haven't seen any cheese yet so far for both these players. And it seems so far it's going to be the same.
I'm real sad by that.
I mean, cheese is always fun to watch. It's always fun, like more diversity, more fun, and more action overall in the early game. Instead of just looking at these players, you know, try and see what they're going to be doing. But yeah, it's mostly tells to how confident they are in this matchup and playing against each other.
It's never fun to play against them.
Yeah, but I feel weird about it because both these players are playing as if they were confident into playing against one another. Yet these games really went down to the wire both times, going for almost full-on base trades both games so far. So I'm not too sure if they're actually right of being this confident against each other.
I mean, technically they're both 1-for-1.
Yes.
So
I mean,
like, the confidence is there.
I mean, they're confident in going for another 1-for-1. I mean, you know, this is literally a 50-50 game thrown in the air for them, for each other. So I'm not too sure if I like these odds personally.
I think you have to take into account the different team ranks of the players and the both matchups as well. So
True.
I think the confidence is kind of understandable.
That's true. But yeah, we're gonna see the Adept again. No warp gates, so it's probably gonna be a Stargate momentarily, I suppose. I would assume. There you go.
As you say that, you puts it down.
Yeah. And we're gonna see the first 4 Zerglings chasing off the probes in the Zerg's base, denying any more scouting information to let the Protoss know that this is, you know, anything it would scout would be this is a standard game again. Really,
It's just nice having the confirmation,
yeah,
though.
exactly. But yeah, I mean, both players go in for the same build as last time. At the moment, it's literally the same game as last game, except on a different map. Even the same.
The only thing that's different is Havoc's third is on time this time.
True. I mean, that's true. That last game, Havoc did do something a little bit different, going for the super early roach run, but then not doing that much with it. And we're gonna see the
drop. He went for a drop style with it. That's probably the only big change.
True. And now
that drop did some damage, but not enough to win up the game.
We're gonna see some variations for both players. We're gonna see the Phoenix first for Trumpet being finished and not cancelled midway, and we're gonna see a really fast lair for Havoc by 3:20 being started. Curious to see what he's gonna be doing with it. It's just starting off the second gas, and off simply 27 drones right now. Quite an early lair. Probably gonna be going to some specific tech. I would almost assume it's gonna be Hydralist, but oh, the Adept getting caught off.
He catches the Adept. He also cancelled his Phoenix, went to an Oracle again for the second game in a row. And I'm unsure why he did this, because there was no information that would make him do that.
He went for the first Phoenix, but then you're right, he cancelled the second Phoenix, going for the Oracle again. And now the Oracle's out, and he's going for the second Stargate. Going for second Stargate, I would either go for mass Oracles, as we've seen players like House do recently, or go in for mass Phoenix and pick up these things. Oh, and we're gonna see what's the lair for. This is a JadedShard.
Okay.
This is a JadedShard. It's happening, guys. So we're gonna see Havoc go in for some Spore Crawlers defensively, knowing there's Oracle and Phoenix on the map. These are gonna dive right into the main base, and they're gonna see everything. They're gonna see the Spore Crawler, they're gonna see the Roach Run, and they're gonna see the Nidus network. I hope he actually knows that it's there, because if he doesn't realize...
He's gotta click on it.
and the Phoenix gets killed right now. But the Nidus network and the Roach Run and a lot of queens right there. 8 roaches plus all 5 the queens. And the queens, and the Overlord's already in place by the main base, and there's also one by the natural. Not sure where he's gonna decide to go, but he needs to go right now because every second he's leaving his opponent with, that's just more time for him to do something about it. And it's gonna be in the main base.
Trumpet is moving in Phoenix is here, which is not gonna do very well against the JadedShard. He needs ground units, or he needs air units to shoot down.
And he's, oh boy, and he's going for the, he has an Immortal in the way, he's got some more Phoenix, but I'm not sure, this JadedShard seems deadly, gonna start creating creeps. Already the 4 queens up, 5 queens up.
Right out.
5 queens are up, and some roaches, some speedlings, more roaches on the way. The Overseer's even on the win case. Oh boy, the Immortal's getting, the Pylon's getting killed just before the Immortal gets up, literally half a second.
Oh.
This is massive.
That is so important that he needed that.
He needed this Immortal for the roaches.
Cancelled the upgrade from the Twilight Council, but
and this is
just gonna put him back.
This high count of air units literally being countered by all these queens right now, and the roach reinforcements. Oh boy.
Yeah, this is a deadly push.
I feel like Trumpet's dead right now. I think he's just dead.
Yeah, I think this is the game.
He managed to get 1 Immortal out?
Yeah.
He had 1 Immortal, that's it. He needs some shield batteries, he would have needed like a Warp Prism or something. He's gonna cancel. The Pylon's dead just before the Stargates finish their Phoenixes. Again, he's forced to cancel these units because he needs all the resources he can, but he cannot get these units out. And this main base is literally being forfeited by by Trumpet, excuse me. Havoc taking a really good position, transfusing the units and getting picked up. Missing so many roaches.
We need some more reinforcements from that Nidus. They're just sitting there. I want them out.
He needs these reinforcements right now. Both players floating quite a lot of resources right now. We've got Havoc on about 1,000 mineral, Trumpet with 800, 400. Both players
Trumpet makes sense. A lot of his production's been shut down.
Yes, Havoc should be spending this money. He's got 9 larvae, he's got 3 hatcheries, he's not producing any queens. He's still in a really good position, but he could be in such a better position right now. He's gonna morph in Lings. I'm not sure if Lings are the choice you want in this situation. You want him to be more larvae efficient since you don't have any injects right now. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty deadly push right now. I'm not sure if Trumpet's got anything to deal with it.
The Lings did, the reinforcements did eventually come out of the JadedShard, but the Immortal is what is going to be key for Trumpet here.
Yes.
If that Immortal can do enough damage, then he could hold off his attack, but he has lost his main already, so the economic deficit may be too much.
Havoc's army is slightly getting weaker and weaker, but the Lings are going to flood by the natural, and he's going to get a full surround, and Trumpet's going to call the GG. This was a violent Nidus attack right now. This was really dangerous and a really good timing attack by Havoc to get this game
tree. Really strong.
I mean, we've been nitpicking about all the little things he could have done better, but overall, this was a really, really good timing attack. Really taking his opponents by surprise. Because as we said, I mean, even us, we've been expecting it. They've been playing some really standard games for both players and going into some really different games right there. So
yeah, that Nidus was definitely the change-up that I think.
Yeah. It's going to throw off his opponent off his game. And with this, we're going to have our first winner for Stage 8. We're going to have Havoc getting his first win, moving on to the winner's match, which is going to be next week. But yeah, I mean, an overall really good series for both players. Both players playing really well. And even though we had a difference in ranking MMR, the underdog taking a victory there.
Always nice to see.
Yes.